I'm Bradley Textil from Midbar Kodesh Temple in Henderson. I have been together with my family, my wife Susan, and my 3 children, Tamar, Ari, and Jonah. We've been in the Las Vegas area since 2008.
Okay, I'm Rabbi Yitz Wein. I'm the Rabbi of Young Israel Aish of Las Vegas. Been in town for 26 years.
I am Rabbi Avi Anderson. I'm the Associate Rabbi Young Israel Aish. My family and I moved here from New York almost 6 years ago.
Hi, I'm Nancy Schinder. We came from Minneapolis 7 years ago to make our life in Las Vegas.
I'm Joel Schinder.
Oh, we'll be married 45 years this year.
Okay.
Yeah, we have 3 daughters, 4 grandchildren.
And I'm Jerry Goldman, and I came to Las Vegas in 1990. I came with my late husband, who passed away in 2006.
My name is Rabbi Michael Naxmeter, and I retired here to Las Vegas in 2011 and became a member of Young Israel of Las Vegas. My late wife passed away in November of 2013, and I had the opportunity, a blessing from above, to meet Jerry. We will be married 6 years in another couple of weeks.
Main benefit of the Life and Legacy program for us has been that we're no longer only thinking about the present and our needs of today, but we're thinking about our children, we're thinking about our needs for the future, and we're thinking about how we're going to build for the next generations to ensure that we have a vibrant and viable congregation and community moving forward. And Life and Legacy program has really empowered us to approach our membership and our community and to say, what can you do for our future? What can you do to ensure that all the beautiful things that we have in the community today, the shuls and the schools and everything that we're doing for our children will continue?
Got started with the Life and Legacy program fairly early on. We have been using the opportunity to really reconnect with members. We've been able to really have a time to sit with the longtime members, to re-engage them, and to allow us to tell a little bit of our story, allow them to tell a little bit of their story and what their connections to Midbar have been. And it really, I think, has given us the opportunity to think about our future and to let those people share in participating in the future of the congregation. Overwhelmingly, the people that we have met with have responded positively, both with their words, but also with their contributions, their participation in the plan. And Jewish Nevada has been really great in supporting us in this process. There have been several seminars where the people who are sort of leading our Life and Legacy program are able to go and learn about how to go out and do these solicitations and learn a lot more about the program. The materials that we've been able to access through Jewish Nevada have been really great.
So one of the things that we're able to tell our members is commit today, because not only will you be helping us after your lifetime, you're helping us today because of the incentive money that we receive from Jewish Nevada through the Life and Legacy program. So this is helping us today. And in fact, one of the things that we did with the incentive money was that we built a playground right in the yard of our shul so that our children can enjoy. Sure, do you like the playground at the shul? That we want to make sure we're connected to people, whether they're in shul or outside of shul, whether we see them or we don't see them. We want to make sure that we still have that same connection with people. That our connection and our commitment is ongoing. It's for today, it's for tomorrow, and it's for future generations.
So Jewish Nevada has always been a great partner with Young Israel Aish from our inception. So most recently, the program that has deeply affected us is the Life and Legacy program. Now, it was something that I found great difficulty in establishing in terms of an endowment program for Young Israel Aish. Life and Legacy not only gave us the structure to establish that, it's invigorated a certain element of our community. Life and Legacy allows a person to be engaged in a particular mitzvah that they know will last beyond their years in this world.
Well, we came here 7 years ago, and we weren't entirely certain if we could make a life here. We went to visit some synagogues, and once we found temple, we realized this is going to work. we felt okay. Remember that feeling?
Yes,
That was
yes.
really important,
Very
being
welcoming.
able to make a life here.
Right.
So I want other people who come after us to have that same feeling. And that's why we are also legacy donors in Las Vegas, not just in Minneapolis. We've got a life in both places, and we want to leave our mark in both places.
And Federation is a recent thing for us, right? Here in Nevada?
Well, sure. See, when you fill out these letters
Why'd
of
that
intent, well, because when you fill out a letter of intent, you can name more than one Jewish agency as a beneficiary. Jewish Nevada here is interesting. You know, there's a group of really young people who are energetic and dedicated. They're trying to take what their grandparents made and drag it into the 21st century. I think Las Vegas is different, and I want to give them support too. So, Joel Schinder, why are you wearing that Temple Sinai shirt?
Oh, I missed my men's club breakfast. That's why. Couldn't go. And no real food anymore.
Because of our daughter, because of Juliana's involvement, I really came to understand how important endowments are. This isn't about how wonderful the program is. This is about having people tell their story and helping them to determine what's important to them, what's been meaningful in their lives. We had a business, we raised a family, thank God we did well. It's our turn. It was because of Jewish Nevada's involvement with the Harold Grinspoon Foundation that brought the possibility of the Life and Legacy Project to Nevada, that pushed that small endowment effort up a notch. It pushed it to its next step and brought legacy gifts into the fabric of the endowment. We would have not gotten there had it not been for Federation and for the Life and Legacy Project.
And in a world so divided as an organization such as Jewish Nevada is an essential, overarching, unifying force for the community, which strengthens the community and helps us generate assistance for the broader community in which we thrive.
I helped form Young Israel of Las Vegas, and when Rabbi Wein came in 1994, I think he came, and I've been busy working for the synagogue ever since then. So I think as soon as the program got started, we were very, we were at the same time getting married and talking about our affairs and putting our affairs in order, because we have both two sets of children, and we wanted to set up trusts, and we wanted to set up all kinds of things that you need to think about because we weren't young. And right away we heard about the Life and Legacy program, and we knew from the beginning that this is something that we wanted to put in, and we went to our lawyers. We made sure it was taken care of.
We think our synagogue does wonderful things for our community, and we want to help perpetuate that. And this was part of who we are even before Life and Legacy got started. But as soon as we heard about it, we knew we wanted to plug in, and we did.
And we did. Tzedek means righteousness. It doesn't even mean charity. And our job in this world is to give to others.
Well, we think that Jewish Nevada is the organization that represents the entire Jewish community.
We want to take a moment also to thank Jewish Nevada, not just for Life and Legacy, but also for the really incredible way in which they have helped us respond to the pandemic. From the beginning, when this started way back in March, Jewish Nevada jumped on the into action and really sought out the congregations and the rabbis and the leaders to find out what we needed, and really stepped up to the plate. And you're going to edit this, right? Yeah.
All our needs are met, including PPE, helping with policy and protocol, connecting the various organizations, and really serving as that central voice, saying, how can we come together? How can we make sure everyone's safe? How can we make sure that our community operates in a way that's safe and that's meaningful for everyone? So thank you so much to Jewish Nevada. Please support Jewish Nevada. They're doing great work.
So now that we've been going through the COVID crisis, one of the absolute beautiful things that Jewish Nevada did, and really spearheaded by Josh Bianco, was developing, collecting, and distributing emergency funds. And I will tell you that in our community, these funds, they kept many families alive. And I really feel that these two programs, the emergency assistance and the Life and Legacy programs, at this time, are two really amazing programs in Jewish Nevada. They have the leadership, they've been engaging, and they've allowed us to help other Jews. And I want to encourage people to give whatever they can give, plus a little more, to Jewish Nevada, because especially in this past year, they've done so much good with your tzedakah funds.